has a problem and we wonder how he's going to survive this particular attack that they just threw at him as we get ready for the 2027 general election. Peter Obi currently has a very serious challenge which we will look at in this video because Labour Party has kept pressuring him at the back of the coalition. So here in Mobile Media, you can always trust us to get you the relevant information as it is happening. This is exactly what we are going to look at in this video, the current issue that Peter Obi is really having right now. If you have not subscribed, just click on subscribe now. The factional publicity secretary of the Labour Party, a faction, Labour Party has just been messed up. After all the gains they got during the election, the 2023 election, they became the main party. And some people will tell you that they believe that Labour Party and Peter Obi won the 2023 election. And people expected that they will continue with that momentum, build on what they have got, they were able to get during the 2023 election. But it's assumed that pride, greed, avarice, disagreement came in and they couldn't sustain the tempo. So the factional publicity secretary of Labour Party, Abayemi Arabambi, on Friday, that's yesterday, said that the opposition party committed a blunder in 2023 when it picked Peter Obi. They're saying that Labour Party, they regret it, that Labour Party committed an atrocity, a blunder in picking Peter Obi, former governor of Anambra State, as against one Fudri Joseph, a U.S. licensed nurse and an entrepreneur of note across multiple industries. So they were saying that they regret picking Peter Obi, that they could have picked Fudri Joseph, one person like that, right, to be the running mate. Let's move on. Arabambi said that unlike Obi, whose political brand thrives on emotional rhetorics and oversimplified solutions, can you imagine what this guy is talking? Fudri's approach is deeply rooted in accountability, transparency, and the kind of disciplined governance that Nigeria desperately needs to tackle headlong its myriad challenges. Okay? Now we move on. This is just as the publicity secretary disclosed that for identifying with the African Democratic Congress coalition party, plans are ongoing to expel Peter Obi and his other co-travelers from the Labour Party. Now, this all hell broke loose. Problems started coming here and there. Immediately, this coalition started. Both the APC, Tinubu, Malamio, PDP has been talking. Everybody throwing that the freeze, of course, Reno mockery. Everybody talking against Peter Obi. I don't know why everywhere is shaking. I don't know. If you know, tell us. I don't know why they are afraid of Peter Obi. The factional publicity secretary disclosed that on Friday at a briefing at Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. I hope you are following. In Mobile Media, we give you the relevant information as it's dropping. If you have not liked this video, click on like and share this video. Also subscribe. He explained that at the heart of sacrificing food for Obi in 2023 is political expediency above standard principle, and that this was more than a simple error of judgment, but was a fundamental betrayal of Nigeria's yearning for genuine transformation. Can you imagine what this guy is saying? Arabambi explained, perhaps the most damning indictment of Obi's candidacy is his ethnic pluralism that shadowed his campaign. The opposition is just trying to bring Obi down. But we are wondering, how can Obi wriggle out of this? Should he just ignore them, or should he respond, or should he just focus on the coalition? Tell us, or should he return to Labour Party? Tell us in the comment section. While Food is restored as a truly national figure with support cutting across regions, Obi's movement, intentionally or not, became a vehicle for tribal sentiment. That is what this guy is saying. Do you agree? His refusal to firmly denounce Nnamdi Kanu's secessionist rhetoric, his selective outrage over insecurity, and his tendency to frame national issues through a partisan lens expose a troubling parochialism beneath his unifier facade. This is what somebody is saying against Obi. These are all the fires. Why are they not talking against Atiku and others? Why is everybody focusing on labeling Obi black? Nigeria does not need a president who excuses extremism for political convenience. It needs a leader who will uphold the rule of law while addressing legitimate grievances, something Fudri embodied and Obi failed to possess. This is madness. Okay? This Alabambi, he stated that Obi's economic pronouncements are even more troubling, such that during his recent interview on Channels TV, since Obi and Seun, Obi granted that interview where Shegun interviewed him, everyone has been talking, presidency has been reacting. Reno Mokri has been running around like somebody whose house is on fire, trying to defend the presidency. When Obi talks, everywhere begin to shake. He alleged deliberately misrepresented Nigeria's debt profile, converting dollar-dominated debt into naira at an inflated exchange rate. But is it not the truth? Alabambi added that whereas the truth is that Nigeria's external debt has decreased under Tinubu from $108.2 billion to $94.2 billion. A fact will be conveniently ignored. Do you believe this? I'm asking you as you are listening. He stated that Fudri's mission in 2023, which has still not changed and is unambiguous, is anchored on rescuing Nigeria from suffocating the grip of corruption, inefficiency, and systemic failure. I wonder whether Nigerians will pay attention to whoever Labour Party wants to field. Just tell us your opinion in the comment, and if you have not subscribed, click on subscribe. He disclosed further that the Labour Party's decision to sideline Fudri for Obi was a blunder. It is their decision, not Obi's decision. So, cry in peace with lasting consequences. Instead of a leader with depth, discipline, and demonstrable blueprint for national renewal, Nigeria got a populace whose greatest key is telling people what they want to hear. The 2027 election must not repeat this error. Nigeria needs leaders like Fudri, Olowade, Joseph, men and women who understand that governance is not about slogans, but about substance, sacrifice, and systemic change. This is coming from people that we never, Labour Party that nobody knew of until Obi came to give them life. Arabambi fled the ADC coalition led by David Mark, Ralph Alegbeshola, and Erofai, urging them to return to their former party, the APC, and join forces with President Bola Tinubu to clean up the mess created for Nigeria with the election of former President Muhammadu Buhari. He's not even blaming Tinubu, he's blaming Buhari that Tinubu allegedly helped to bring to power. As for the involvement of Obi in the coalition movement, Arabambi said, yes, Obi was there when David Mark and Ralph Alegbeshola were inaugurated as the leaders of the ADC coalition. He was properly introduced as the leader of the Labour Party that came to support the coalition. We are not in support of that. So, as far as we are concerned, we wish him well. He's no longer part of Labour Party. I wonder if Obi can survive this. He was properly introduced as the leader of the Labour Party that came to say, okay, we wish him well. He is no longer part of the Labour Party. Plans are ongoing to expel Peter Obi from Labour Party. In our next National Executive Council meeting, that is next meeting, Peter Obi will be expelled alongside his co-traveler. Can you imagine what a factional spokesperson of Labour Party, not even, Labour Party is having issues. People have defected, left them, and they are just crying foul. And they are blaming it on Peter Obi. Now, do you think Obi can survive all this place being directed at him? What do you think Obi should do? Should he remain with the Labour Party? Should he remain with the coalition? Should he accept VP slot from Atiku, or should he insist on contesting as the president? And if they don't give it to him in the coalition ADC, what should Obi do? Are you an obedient? Let me know in the comment section. Now, if you don't support Peter Obi, feel free. You must not support him. Let us also know in the comment section. If you have not liked this video, like it, share this video, share it to your friends, your family, your fans. And finally, subscribe to our YouTube channel. There is this video on the screen. Click on it and watch now.